Hi guys, this is Pete and welcome to Pete's United Point of View, Legends Series Episode 6, Bryan Robson. Today's video is sponsored by Ball Tactics. Check out their website for match previews and reviews with some tongue-in-cheek humour and a great insight into the game. The link is in the video description below. Bryan Robson was born in Northland, Chester Street, County Durham on 11th of January 1957 to dad Bryan Robson and mum Maureen Robson. He was the second of four children. As a boy, Robson was a keen football fan and supported Newcastle United. As a teenager, Robson had trials with Burnley, Coventry City, Sheffield Wednesday, Newcastle United and West Brom. In the summer of 1972, he accepted a 2-year apprenticeship at West Brom with a wage of £5 per week in the first year and £8 a week in the second. Robson went on to sign a professional contract with West Brom in the summer of 1974, but he did not make his first team debut until late on in the 1974-75 season against York City away in April 1975 at the age of 18, with West Brom winning 3-1. He scored his first goal for West Brom in the following game, a 2-0 win versus Cardiff. Robson soon became a mainstay for West Brom, and by the time he left the club to move to United in 1981, he had made 252 appearances in all competitions and scored 49 goals. Robson moved to United for a British record transfer fee of £1.1 million on the 1st of October 1981. Robson made his debut for United in a 1-0 defeat away at Tottenham in the League Cup. His league debut came 3 days later in a goalless draw versus Man City at Main Road. This was his first appearance in the United number 7 shirt, which he wore for most of his appearances for the club. Robson scored his first goal for United on November 7th in a 5-1 win over Sunderland. He ended his first season at United with 32 appearances and 5 goals. Robson tore his ankle ligament during the League Cup semi-final versus Arsenal in 1983, meaning he missed the final versus Liverpool, which United lost. He regained his fitness in time for the FA Cup semi-final versus Arsenal and scored in a 2-1 win. The final against Brighton ended in a 2-2 draw, meaning it had to be replayed, a game United won 4-0 with Robson scoring twice, enabling Robson to lift his first trophy as United captain. The following season he helped the club enjoy a memorable run in the Cup Winners' Cup, the club's best European run for 15 years. Robson scored twice in a 3-0 second leg win versus Barcelona, helping United to turn around a 2-0 deficit from the first leg. Unfortunately, he missed both legs of the semi-final versus Juventus due to a hamstring injury, which United lost. Robson's injury meant he missed several crucial games late in the season as United's title challenge faltered, and they ended in 4th place, with Liverpool winning the league for a 3rd consecutive season and a 15th time overall. Robson extended his contract with United in 1984, signing a 7-year deal worth £1 million, which would keep him there until at least 1991. United emerged as title challengers again in the following season, although the title was eventually won by Everton. However, he captained the club to another FA Cup triumph over Everton, denying Everton a treble as they had already won the league and the European Cup Winners' Cup. Robson and United began the following season in fine form with 10 wins on the bounce, which suggested that United could possibly win the league for the first time since 1967. But their form slipped after Christmas and they finished the season trophyless and in 4th place. Injuries meant that Robson only managed 21 league appearances for United in the 1985-86 season, managing 7 goals. United started the following season badly, and manager Ron Atkinson was sacked and replaced by Alex Ferguson. The new manager had almost completely overhauled the squad within 3 years, but Robson remained firmly part of his plans. United finished second to Liverpool in 1988, but a frustrating 1988-89 season saw them finish 11th. In 1990, Robson and United finally got their hands on another major trophy after a 5-year wait. After a injury campaign where United had struggled in the league, Robson scored United's first goal in the FA Cup final versus Crystal Palace. With the game ending 3-3, it had to be replayed, and United won the replay 1-0, and Robson became the first United captain to lift the FA Cup 3 times. By this point, Robson had earned the nickname Captain Marvel from the United fans. Robson struggled in this season with injury again and was resigned to only playing 20 out of 38 games in the league as United finished 13th. During the 1990 and 91 season, he was restricted to 17 league appearances due to an injury picked up at the World Cup with England, and didn't make a first team appearance until just before Christmas. He was fit for the European Cup Winners' Cup final versus Barcelona, a game which United won 2-1. Robson was still a regular for United in the 1991-92 season, despite competition from much younger players including Paul Ince, Neil Webb and Andrei Kanchelskis. During the season, Robson made his 90th and final appearance for England. The season ended in disappointment for Robson and United, missing out on the First Division title to Leeds, and he also missed the League Cup final triumph versus Nottingham Forest due to injury. Robson's first team chances were starting to dwindle, and there were rumours that Alex Ferguson was looking to replace him with a younger midfielder. Robson made just 14 appearances for United in the 1992-93 season, which was the first year of the Premier League. Robson scored 1 goal in the campaign on the final game of the season versus Wimbledon. United won the league this season for the first time since 1967. Robson's starting chances suffered another blow at the start of the new season when United signed Roy Keane from Nottingham Forest. United won the league again in the 1993-94 season, with Robson making 15 appearances, although 10 were from the bench as a substitute. Robson made his last appearance for United versus Coventry on May 8, 1994. By this time, he had played 461 times for United in all competitions and scored 99 goals, and is widely regarded as one of United's greatest ever players. After leaving United, Robson went to Middlesbrough as a player-manager. Although Robson played his last game as a player on the 1st of January 1997. Robson stayed on as manager at Middlesbrough until 2001. He then went on to manage Bradford, Sheffield United and West Brom, and also had a spell in charge of the Thailand national team. Robson is now a club ambassador at United. So that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Just to let you know, guys, the next video in the Legend series will be about Dennis Irwin. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. Switch on that notification bell so you don't miss the next episode in the season. And like I said again, thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Cheers.